Hey, it's CJ here. Welcome back to my channel. And on this week's video, I'll be talking about just what's going on in the market, just recent news, and we're just going to look at where the market is at currently. So we're right here before close. As you can see, the Dow Jones Industrial Average is at 364 points. The S&P 500 is at 33.6 points. The NASDAQ Composite is at 156 now points. And the Russell 2000 is at 31.32 points. So as we move on, we see some top stories. So I'm just going to click on some ones that catch my interest. So stocks rise. Dow jumps 300 points as Wall Street tries to shake off slow start to the week. U.S. stocks rose on Tuesday as investors digested another batch of corporate earnings and awaited key inflation data later this week. This Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 350 points, or about 1%. The S&P ticked up 0.7%, while the NASDAQ Composite added roughly 1%. Okay. We're going to kind of skip through this. You see, shares of American Express and JP Morgan each rose more than 1%, boosting the Dow. The S&P 500 reversed losses as Wall Street rotated into materials, technology, and financial stocks. Okay, today traders are finding value in tech and embracing financials as global yields steadily increase. Wall Street is on the edge how the Federal Reserve will react to intensifying price pressures, with many investors eyeing Thursday Consumer Price Index data release as a key event for the markets this week. The inflation data is expected to show that prices rose 0.4% in January for a 7.2% gain from 1 year ago, which would be the highest in almost 40 years. Treasury yields hit fresh pandemic-era highs Monday and rose again Tuesday. The benchmark 10-year Treasury note most recently yielded 1.96%, a level not seen since November 2019. It's reasonable to expect that stocks are going to be in a holding pattern before Thursday's CPI release. I think it is encouraging we are seeing that the market absorbed the rise in the long-term yields pretty well, said Angelo, I don't know how to say his last name, but investment strategist at Edward Jones. At this point, it is tug of war between solid corporate and economic fundamentals and monetary policy tightening, he added. On downside, Pfizer shares tumbled 3.6% after the drug maker's fourth quarter revenue came in lower than Wall Street analysts expected. And its full year also disappointed. Dang, Pfizer. But it's not going nowhere. Trust me. As everybody has a bad quarter every now and then. As of Tuesday morning, about 300 S&P 500 components have reported, with 77% exceeding earnings estimates and 75 topping revenue expectations, according to FactSet. However, the strong results have not been enough to dig the market out of the hole created by January's slide and weak forward guidance. Despite a solid beat this quarter, guidance weakened significantly. Guidance is also sparser than usual. We know only 76 instances of EPS guidance issuance in January, slightly below last January and the lowest of any January. Bank of America. Okay. So I wanted to take a look at that article as well as this article where it says Feds. Hold on, let me get to it. It says Feds arrest married couple, seize 3.6 billion in hacked Bitcoin funds. Now that's a lot of Bitcoin funds, guys. $3.6 billion. Okay, the justice system had announced Tuesday he had seized more than $3.6 billion in Bitcoin allegedly stolen as part of a 2016 hack of Bitfinex, saying authorities have also arrested a husband and wife in New York for allegedly trying to launder the cryptocurrency fortune. Officials said this 30-year-old dude and his wife, that's 31, were charged with conspiring to launder money. They are accused of trying to launder 119,754 Bitcoin. Wow. And here I am over here, can't even afford one Bitcoin. They got 119,000. Imagine that. That were stolen after a hacker breached the cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex and initiated more than 2,000 unauthorized transactions. Prosecutors said the Bitcoin was sent to a digital wallet controlled by Liechtenstein. At the time of the theft, that amount of Bitcoin was worth about 71 million, but the cryptocurrency has appreciated so much in the years that the total value is now around 4.5 billion. Now that's when I'm talking about holding on to investment, guys. That's how you do it. Nah, don't steal Bitcoin. That's that cool. But I mean the amount has appreciated a lot. I didn't think actually when you think about it, it has gone up a tremendous amount with the entire cryptocurrency space. When you consider Bitcoin goes up, it brings the whole entire kind of crypto market up. Some may go up more, some may go up less, but overall they go up. Federal officials said they were about to seize about 94,000 of stolen Bitcoin with an estimated value of 3.6 billion. The case marks the largest seizure of funds in the Justice Department's history, officials said. That's a lot of money. And is the most high-profile prosecution to emerge from the agency's newly announced effort to investigate crimes involving cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is not a safe haven for criminals. The Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco said in a written statement that accused Liechtenstein and Morgan of trying to launder the stolen Bitcoin through the cryptocurrency's transactions. Okay. And Americans are expected to bet nearly $8 billion on the Super Bowl LVI. And that's not surprising. That's not surprising. That's a lot of money, but it's not surprising considering it's the Super Bowl and how popular the sport football is. With all the betting, it's a lot of money to be made in that profession. Okay, we just came up to the market bell. At 4 o'clock, the Dow finished flat, while the S&P 500 and NASDAQ closed lower and choppy start to the week. Okay, stocks march higher. Peloton cuts losses as CEO sidelined. Meta threatens to shut down Facebook. Instagram and Europe without data deal. The S&P 500 and the Nasdaq curve losses rose about. Okay, I already read some of this. So Peloton sidelined the CEO John Foley amid the turmoil. So the company has also slashed its revenue outlook to 3.8 billion from as much as 4.8 billion. Additionally, the cycling giant will cut 2,800 jobs. Shares reversed losses to March higher. So it's been some speculation around a potential takeover, which is why the stock has been, it's part of the reason why I believe the stock has been up and why it increased so much the other day. Companies like Amazon, Nike, Apple, Disney, and Sony are interested, even though they don't need it. They don't need to buy this company. But it's kind of a competitor's thing where one take interest in it and the other kind of cuts it off by also taking interest in it, and they start like a bidding war over it when it's really not worth it, because they have, especially like Apple, it has its own fitness thing going, and they would be good without it. They're gonna have to pump money into it anyways to kind of get it, because Peloton's quarters have been, disappointing. They haven't been doing what they once was, because people are back active. People are not sitting in the house anymore. People are not really ordering their products like that, which is why they've cut prices and different things like that. Facebook also on the radar after board member Peter Thiel announced his plans to step down. So Pfizer shares slipped after the sales from COVID-19 vaccine will be around 32 billion, slightly below estimates. Okay, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to cover a few articles. I want to thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all. It's been CJ here, and plant your seeds, water and watch them grow. If you could believe it, you can achieve it. The world is yours. I just want to say I love y'all. Have a blessed rest of your day, and peace.